Hello, this is Mike, and this is lesson 15 of programming in PHP. And here's the PHP in 5 lessons by Mike Lively. Now each lesson consists of several videos, of course. So we're finishing up lesson 1. So let's show you what's actually in the whole course. You actually have lesson 1, which we've been working on, which is Eclipse and basic PHP. We're wrapping that up with video 15 today, and then we're moving on to control, logic, and function, websites and PHP programming, MySQL and content management systems, and finally login and sessions. So this is a very exciting course to do. And if you go to 1, for example, that'll take you to the first lesson, which we're finishing up today. And we've had a series of videos that we've gone through getting that syntax down and learning to work with Eclipse. And we're actually working on our final video today, which is in Booleans. Now you have an assignment for the course, so make sure you run and do that assignment. It'll help you with as you watch the videos. I want you to install WAMP and MAMP for the server and watch that installing WAMP video. It's right here. And then I want you to install Eclipse, of course. You want to get that running, Eclipse for PHP. Just watch the video here. I'll walk you through it step by step. And once you get that running, go ahead and download the code. There's a lot of code for you. Let me show you that. So download all the video code and go through the different lesson codes and make sure that runs in Eclipse and everything's working. And once you've done that, you can also, let me bring this down just a little bit so you can see it. You can also download the lesson notes right here, and that'll give you all the notes for the lessons that we've gone through in the videos. And finally, what I want you to do as your assignment, make sure you go and you run an example from www.php.net. Get on php.net, start looking at it, start playing around with it, and specifically I want you to cover those two topics that I briefly went through on video 14, splice and slice. Run those two examples for me, and you'll be done with that. And when you finish all that up, you're ready to go to the next lesson. Hey, so thanks for listening. Let's get to lesson 15 of programming Booleans. So we're in the final video of lesson 1, and we're looking in Eclipse right now, PHP Eclipse, and we're going to talk today about Booleans and constants and nulls, a very interesting topic. If you're doing gaming, you're going to say Booleans are so important. But before we do that, I want to go back and just treat arrays one more time. And I want to deal with the issue of arrays and arrays because this is so important. What I'm going to do here, and I actually pulled this example off of php.net, is an example of what you pull up there. And what I'm doing is I'm actually going to have an array inside of an array. And I'm going to just basically assign a key to array. I'm going to call it some array, and this will be my array right here. Now, how do I reference that array? Well, when I assign a key to array, I have to first reference the key name, and then whatever the key name inside that array is. So the first reference the particular array in your array, and the second reference the value or the key for that value in the array. And I do that for each one of these. In this particular case, the key for 5 is 6, and the key for 9 is 13, and the key for 42 is A. Let's go ahead and run this program and see if it works. Now what you'll notice is suddenly my PHP did not come up. Oh no, is there some horrible error? No, I forgot to turn on my WAMP server. So if you suddenly try to run your PHP is not running, make sure your server is turned on. Let me show you how to do that. Now one way is to go ahead and have a desk icon that you can click on, but I don't have my icon working right now, so I'll just go to all programs, and I'll just go down to the WAMP folder. And there's my WAMP server. I just click on that and turn it on. And I've turned on that WAMP server. I'm going to allow. I'm in Windows Vista. It wants me to allow it. And then when I turn it on, if you look over here in the system tray, you're going to get this little icon down here. And you can see it turned white. It means my server is on. Now when I run this program, I should be able to see it. If it doesn't work, then I'm doing something else wrong. Let's go ahead and go to our run. So we go to this little arrow right here. Do the drop-down arrow. Let's hit Run Configurations. Make sure you're on the correct lesson. I am for this particular case. And then hit Run. And when you're there, then everything runs. Oh, that's a good feeling. So just make sure you have your WAMP server turned on. And you see this case, what I'm doing, I'm using the first key to reference the particular array, and the key in that array to reference the value 5, 9, 42. So that all worked. And go just through that example in the code. And I actually also put another example for you for arrays and arrays. If you go take a look at that, that's fine. Now let's talk about Booleans.